Welcome to the How to DIY Plumbing video. First of all, we're going to see how to fit an outside tap. Begin by applying a quantity of PTFE tape around the external thread, making sure that it's applied around the thread in the opposite direction to the thread. Most water authorities insist that a tap with a double check valve is used. This stops any contamination of backfed water. After applying the PTFE tape, screw the wall plate fitting to the tap. Locate the stop tap and turn off the water supply. There should be a drain-off valve nearby. Open this to drain off any water in the system. In addition, this process will be helped by opening a cold water tap inside the house. This lets air into the systems, forcing the water out of the drain-off valve. Locate a suitable cold water supply pipe and remove any lagging. Mark the position on the cold water pipe where it will need to be cut to feed the tap installation. Now mark the wall in order to fix the tap backplate. Drill and plug. Fix the tap to the wall using nickel screws. These will not rust. Cut the pipe at the position marked previously. Here we're using a pipe slice. A hacksaw can be used, but remember to clean off any burr if you decide to use this method. A section of the pipe will have to be removed to accommodate the fitting you're using. Here we're using a conventional T. In this case, we're using a solder fitting. Refer to the end of the tape to see an alternative method, compression fittings. Apply flux to the pipe and fitting. Now insert the T-joint. Other fittings will more than likely be required to get the water supply to the tap. Good plumbers merchants or DIY stores carry a comprehensive range of elbows, offsets, and other angles which you'll need at some time. Cut other lengths of pipe as required, remembering to flux all fittings and pipes. Assemble these as you go along. Most wall plate fittings are of the nut and olive type. Sealant paste will be required on this type of compression fitting. Ensure all fittings are pushed together tightly in preparation for soldering. Gradually heat the fitting and apply the solder until it runs freely around the joint. A general rule is that when the solder drops off the fitting, the joint is full and complete. However, a close look around the joint is recommended. Leave the fitting to cool gradually. Then wipe over with a damp cloth. Finally, tighten the compression fitting, steadying the tap. Turn on the stop tap. Make sure any drain-off valves are tightened. Now, dry your tap. Replace the pipe lagging, and the installation is complete. Plumbing in a washing machine. It's worth pointing out that this process is exactly the same for plumbing in a dishwasher. It can be carried out with the simplest of tools. In this installation, we're going to use a combined washing machine trap. Remove the standard trap from under the sink. Turn the water supply off at the stop tap and drain as before. Remove the nuts and olives from the washing machine fittings. Mark the portion of the pipe to be removed with a pencil. Using a pipe slice, remove this section. There will be some water left in the pipe. It's advisable to hold a bowl underneath. Put the nuts and olives onto the pipe and spread some sealant paste around the pipe above the olive. Repeat this process for both joints. Insert the washing machine T over the ends of the pipe. The fitting should be a tight fit, and you'll have to maneuver the pipes to complete the assembly. Finger tighten the nuts and line up the outlet to the desired position. Now tighten with an adjustable spanner. A second pair of grips will be needed to fully tighten. Connect your washing machine hose. Some washing machines and dishwashers only require a cold fill, in which case the installation is complete. If, however, your appliance requires a hot supply as well, repeat the process again, making sure the hot water supply has been isolated and drained. Now install your combination trap, inserting the appliance outlet hose. Make sure that none of the hoses are kinked. Replacing an immersion heater. Turn off the cold water supply that feeds the hot water tank. Isolate the electricity supply. remove the cover. Disconnect the immersion heater wiring. While the hot water tank is still full, loosen the heater with an immersion heater spanner. Find the drain-off valve located at the bottom of the cylinder and drain off 2 to 3 pints of water. Now, remove the immersion heater. Note the corrosion caused by limescale. Now apply sealant paste around the thread of the new immersion heater. Place the fibre washer onto the collar of the immersion heater. Insert the new heater into the cylinder, taking care not to cross-thread it. Tighten by hand at first, then fully tighten with a spanner. Turn on the cold water supply to the cylinder. To remove any air at the top of the cylinder, open the nearest hot water tap until water flows freely. Turn the tap off. Rewire the new heater and replace the safety cap. Changing a set of taps. Turn off the hot and cold supplies. Open the taps to drain off any excess water. Remove your new set of taps from the packaging. Dismantle the tap head. This process may vary depending on the taps you've chosen. With a pair of adjustable grips, remove the center of the tap. This is done to clean out any debris or swarf left inside the tap from the manufacturer. Clean the insides and washers. Now reassemble.